Hi, I want to talk today about a free pen. I've done a couple cheap pens. I've done the Chibi, I've done the Platinum Preppy. Those are like $3, $4 pens. This guy is free. So let me tell you what he is. This guy is a Noodler's ink eyedropper fill pen. It comes with certain 4.5-ounce bottles of ink, not all of them. You got one in Dragon's Napalm, one in Nikita Red. They are, I don't know exactly the logic behind which bottles have this pen and which ones have the Platinum Preppy. I don't care. Maybe this is a one-time thing. But I thought it was worth reporting on this pen. It's a clear body eyedropper fill pen. It has acrylic cap or no, it's not acrylic, whatever the Noodler's plastic stuff is. The grip is made out of the same material. It unscrews. You have a little rubber O-ring to help prevent leaks. I suppose a little bit of silicone grease on the threads there. And you fill this barrel up with ink. The cap itself screws on. It's not a snap cap like the other cheap pens I've reviewed. It's still not that wonderful of a pen, but it does actually write surprisingly nicely. The nib is sort of flexy. It's a friction fit, just like some of the others. I notice that, well, actually, I lie. It's friction fit anyway. And, yeah, it's not a real fancy pen, but it does write smoothly. It's an eyedropper filler. I actually kind of wish Mr. Tardif would put this one on the market, because I think it would sell. Now, what do I like and not like about it? Well, it does write fairly smoothly. One of the things I don't like, you might have noticed me kind of staring at the pen instead of at you. I kind of struggle sometimes to cap this guy. It's very hard to get the cap right on the threads. When I write with him, I found inconsistent quality. Some of the nibs are just better than others. I don't see it over there, but I have another one exactly like this I got because I bought 2 different bottles, Dragon's Napalm. Yes, I used it. Anywho, I found that it just didn't write real well. So yeah, you're going to get varying quality with these pens. I have mostly found the Noodler's brand very, very reliable. This is one exception. Now, it is a good pen, but it's not consistent the way Conrad is, or presumably an Ahab, or the way a Creeper is. All right, in the Flex, you don't get the kind of variation you get with a Conrad or an Ahab. It's decent, it's enough to be interesting, but it's not this full, wide Flex that's just so impressive. I have really nothing other to say about this other than the size. I mean, it's a free pen. It's not like I'm going to barf with amazement because it's so wonderful, but I do like it, and I actually think it could be sold as a pen. So let's do size. Compared to the Noodler's Conrad acrylic, which I've been using as my benchmark, definitely the Conrad has much more girth. I'd say capped that the Conrad has better than 1/4 inch on this little free pen. Uncapped, you can definitely see the girth situation even better. Again, the Conrad has about 1/4 inch on the free pen. Posted, they are pretty close to the same length. I might even say the free pen has 1/8 of an inch on it. So yeah, so enough of that. Let's do a writing sample. I'm going to do a writing sample, and actually I've already started it with my free eyedropper pen that came with the Noodler's. This one actually came with the Noodler's Nikita Red ink. I have it filled with Noodler's Upper Ganges Blue. It's still Noodler's ink, but it's not the one that came with it. As it turns out, Nikita Red has limited application for me, and I prefer it in a different pen. But anywho, what I found with this pen is it's a reasonably smooth writer. It has good line variation, so it does flex. It flexes from a really, really hairline all the way up to, I'd consider it a narrow broad. Is there such a thing? Decent flow. When I leave the pen capped for a long time, like let's say a month, which is how long this has been capped because I kept forgetting to film this review, it doesn't dry up too badly. It's a hard starter then, but once you get it going, as you can see, it goes decently.
So overall, I'm pretty happy with the writing experience. It's a little bit small for my tastes. I prefer just a bigger pen. And that's my main complaint with Mr. Tardif's other small model, the Nib Creeper. But overall, I like this pen a lot. I usually have one inked. It's usually a specialty ink, but I actually think Mr. Tardif could make money selling this pen. So I thank you for watching, and I hope all of you have a great day.